Silicon Labs that allows them to be an Internet of Things, allows them to be in automotive. And it's a major diversification. A lot of people say that they were too close to Apple. Now, of course, you're not supposed to mention Apple.
Buenos dias. So it's been a little while since I've recorded anything business related for the blog. Not much, honestly, has been going on. So last time I recorded anything was in regards to the business incubator, which I was supposed to be operating out of. Basically, the upstairs being set on fire. And as of right now, there's really no news updates in regards to that. The building has been closed since then. And basically from that time, I've been trying to try to pivot. So I've been doing a little bit more research to see if there's any other options for me to be able to basically operate. Because at this point, I don't really know when or even if that building is going to open again. So I've been basically looking for another kitchen to work out of. So been doing some emailing, and luckily I was able to find another incubator. So if you're aware of Buffalo, the original incubator that I was supposed to be operating out of is located on the west side of Buffalo. And the new incubator, or at least the commercial kitchen that I'm looking to operate out of, or at least today I'm going to take a look at, is located in Lockport. So if you're aware of the area, you are aware that that's two completely different sides of the city, suburbs, whatever you want to call it. So there's definitely a big difference here. It's about a half-hour drive. The other place was maybe 15-20 minutes from me. But honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. The goal was just to have a kitchen to operate out of. So I'm actually going to visit the location today. I'm hoping the director allows me to record some of it or all of it. We'll see. If not, I'll try to at least get some pictures or something so that you guys can see the place as well. But I mean, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do today. But since then, I've basically just been doing some video editing and working, so just trying to save. But this should be fun. I'm excited to go take a look at it, see what specifically they have to offer. I looked at some pictures online. It looks very good. It actually looks better than the original location that I was supposed to be operating out of. So financially, it actually might be better for me because I might have to spend less money on equipment. So hopefully everything goes well today, and I'll have this locked down. And then from there, because there's no like retail location attached to this, basically I would have to figure out some place to operate out of. The other place I would have cooked and basically sold the jars out of that location. This one is not possible. But again, because I'm spending less money, that's more of a possibility. And I would honestly say the area in which I would look to sell jars out of would probably be better as well. So hopefully everything goes well today. Fingers crossed. So I'm at the building. This is what it looks like. This is the surrounding area. And let's see what inside looks like.
We do like weddings, catering, that sort of thing. You can do as well. There's rooms to rent, like for things like that. And here's our kitchen.
All right.
Yep, get the camera ready. Here's the kitchen space. And you have use of everything. There's a dishwasher, a 3-bay sink, convection ovens. There's a warming box. I'm not sure exactly what your needs are.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
So the crazy thing is, like, the original location I was supposed to be working out of, it's another business incubator.
Yeah.
But it's a kitchen, and then it also has like little booths.
Oh, okay.
But it actually didn't have as much, like,
Yeah.
they didn't have convection ovens. They had like their regular
Yep.
ovens like this. So with bacon, the convection are definitely a lot better.
They're awesome.
Yeah. So
We have you use them a lot.
yeah, and they definitely didn't have a dishwasher, so that's amazing.
Yeah. Your dishwasher's great. I mean, if you end up wanting to book, we'll take you through all this stuff in here. You know, whatever you want to, use, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Here. Then we have a lot of equipment. Not all of it is in here. Like, if there's something you need, especially, we may have it stored somewhere else. Let me know and I can bring it for you.
Okay.
Especially if it's something expensive, we might have something, you know what I mean? Like, some of the, like, people that do bottling, we have, like, a big bottling, like one of these stock pots, but it has, like, a nozzle on it for bottling. So
Gotcha.
we do have other things available, we just don't have a lot of storage here.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you need a refrigeration and freezing.
So it would depend.
Okay, I'll just show you.
I mean, the jars themselves do need to be refrigerated.
Mhm.
It would just depend on whether or not I was transferring them out that day.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. So here's the cooler.
Okay.
What we normally do, people will like box some of their items themselves.
Okay.
We can always do something like tubs to be your space.
Okay.
And I can give you the rate structure for different space. It's like $8 a square foot for a month.
Okay. Do you have a dry storage space?
Yes, I'll show you that too.
Okay.
And then obviously the freezer has a little bit more in it, but again, we just had a chicken barbecue, so we have a lot of supplies. But there's quite a few.
Okay.
Okay, you can see we have a few things. Normally it would be a little clearer than that.
Okay.
And then there's these are just push out, so you
Gotcha.
won't get locked in here. There's a back door here, which is great for pulling up. We have carts available too, but if you want to like let yourself in, open the back door and come out.
Okay. Is this like number 5 right here?
Yeah, number 5.
Okay.
Then you can pull right in, and then the dumpster. Oh, if you need, do you need like cooking oil? You don't use any.
No. No. Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't fry
We do
anything.
have, it's just removed right now. We have to empty it, but normally we'd have the cooking oil like receptacle out here.
Okay.
But it would be here. But if you probably don't need that. Then the dumpsters are right over here for throwing out any trash.
Okay.
So, you can just pull that. There we go. So storage. So in the midst of switching that, it's going to be in here.
Okay.
Let me get the light on. There we go. The storage, these are good on the page. No, I think the storage units look like this.
Okay.
For dry storage right now, that would be $20 for the whole thing for the month.
Gotcha.
But we can use other items too. We can have, we were going to buy some big rolling racks for some clients. Kind of like,
Yeah.
because they have a lot of stuff. Oh, there's that big stack pot I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So right now, this storage that belongs to clients will be going into here.
Gotcha.
We just cleaned this out like within a week ago, so
Okay.
these have to go and everything. But yeah, so this will be the storage room, and then here's a dehydrator. We do have a lot of weird equipment.
Okay.
That you might need. I can send you the pricing list for that too. But yeah, I was thinking about getting those big storage rolling racks just because they're easy to drag, in and out.
Yeah. I think I've seen that online somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. These are just little. You can use these really daily use ones. Throw it like you say. You don't want to keep running back to the big walk-in. Throw these in here. But I'm probably gonna move those because they're kind of in the way of storage. So, but everything
Makes
in here.
sense.
There's a big mixer. I mean, you might need the industrial mixer for mixing up batters. I'm not sure. We also have 2 KitchenAids.
Okay.
A whole bunch of goodies.
Am I allowed to bring in like equipment or tools
absolutely.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, these are really convenient. Or you can move things around. I know people they move the microwave out. They do all kinds of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we have a bunch of little carts, you know, to move to.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then there's basic, your basic kitchen tools are in here. There's some on the other, another drawer on the other side.
Okay.
Like I said, we do have a ton of stuff available, and feel free to bring your own stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch
I know
of...
we all like our own stuff.
Yeah, so...
like I like to my eyes when I do stuff. But yeah, it's a nice big table for working, especially. Do you normally work alone?
Yeah, so...
Awesome.
Do you have any other, like, pan racks? Like cheap shape racks?
We do have another.
Okay, so this is... Because, again, the other location, it didn't have that, so I actually bought...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought one. Am I allowed to bring that?
Yeah, absolutely. We have one,
I mean, I think I would have to assemble it here, but...
We have... Ours for some reason comes in 2 carts. I mean, I know why it does, but it's funny. We used to cook things here, bring it over to another place on the grounds for when we have the county fair.
Okay.
So these fit into the truck this way.
Gotcha, okay.
But they're, like, this one I could easily shush in there, too.
Okay.
So that yeah, I know it's kind of weird. This cut in half. I would like to get a new one, but I can't afford it right now, so.
Understandable.
But, that one I would like to put in the kitchen. It was very helpful this weekend with the barbecue. So yeah, we do have that. But yeah, and here's kind of like, if we have room to grow, you know? So,
yeah.
But we've just been moving things around here to make it easier. A lot of people are coming, you know, after COVID, everyone's like, oh, I can do this now. I can do my business idea or try it out, you know?
Yeah,
so.
after, because like the plan was actually to start last year, and then because I'm starting so small, like it was just fairs, festivals, things of that nature.
Sure,
like that was the original plan, and it keeps costs low, which is what I really want to be able to do, at least starting out.
For sure.
But obviously, pandemic.
I know, where you're like, all right, that was a huge damper in like everything in my life. So.
Yeah, I mean, it allowed me to just kind of keep working on everything.
Yeah.
You know, actually save more money to invest in the business. But I'm just like, okay, let's get started this year. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm here to help you. You know, figure out like what kind of paperwork you might need or.
Yeah. All right, I am back. So, just got finished with the tour. The place looks amazing. So I just want to say that. It has literally, for the most part, everything that I need. Definitely a lot more stuff to use than the original location, so that's a blessing. Thank God. And yeah, the place itself, it's pretty spacious, I guess you can say. There's other businesses that use the location, but apparently there's not that many. And they don't really use the kitchen too often, so that just means that there's time. So that is also a good thing, especially because what I do is pretty labor intensive, so sometimes depending on like how many jars I'm doing, it could be a whole day process. But yeah, so I'm really excited. At this point, it's basically figuring out what I need to go from here. So if there's any additional licenses or permits that I need. Big thing I'm looking into now is a small retail location. So something reasonable. If I can find that, then I'll operate out of that. If not, basically I'll just be doing catering, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, there's like fairs and festivals this year. So if that is the case, then I'll definitely be doing those. But we'll see in regards to that. But yeah, so one thing down, something checked off the list, and now I can kind of figure out where to go from here. So sometimes, like when you're doing stuff and like they have to be done almost kind of in like a certain order, so like you can only do but so much up until a point, and then you have to figure out like that specific obstacle before you want to even like go further with anything else. So this is like one of those things of figuring out like, am I actually gonna have a kitchen to cook out of? Because if not, then opening the business is basically irrelevant. Like, it's not possible. So this is the main big obstacle. Once I have the kitchen, then I mean everything else is pretty simple. So I can basically do anything at this point in regards to the business that I want. So I have the kitchen now. I mean, it's a bit distant. I don't know, maybe I'll relocate when my lease is up and move. We'll see. At least to be a little bit closer. It'll be a lot easier that way. But I'm excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now and do some organizing, and then, you know, get back to work. So peace. Put your finger in the K.